Hello and welcome back to the game that I'm kind of focusing on too much at the moment. This is Computer Tycoon. As you know, this is episode 3. I apologize. And I've gone ahead and made a couple of changes to try to stay solvent. First of all, in all countries that I had more logistics than needed to get my foot in the door. Yes, that's going to be a recurring theme, that exact phrase. I went ahead and decreased it, and then I defunded logistics departments. For example, in Indonesia and in the UAE a little bit, and in South Africa. You may also have noticed that I sold my entire building in Switzerland. Hopefully this is going to be enough to keep me afloat. I went ahead and finished setting up the diet box. My problem is that if you look at its design, it is cheap as all get out to make, but compared to the data box diet, it's functionally the same, so there's no real reason to have it. I'm hoping that it improves in testing, and then I'm going to make a determination then. Alright. It might also be time to make an even more premium and just hope to carry over. Again, I'm just too far behind in technology, but I'm going to try my best. So let's call this the Diet Box Supreme, because we're not in the 80s yet, but I still feel the need to be cheesy, because I'm cool like that. So let's just try to max everything out. I also cleaned up some of my old hardware that I was avoiding getting rid of. So let's turn the multiplier up, the capacity up, and the base clock up. Make some really great RAM. That now that I'm looking at it is literally just this RAM. In the old premium. Again, I don't really have any new features, and that's a small problem. We're just going to reuse this so it doesn't get cluttered. Let's make a new GPU. I'm going to go ahead and archive some of these older ones. These are the same, so it's okay to archive the older version. And this is probably going to be the same as well, but, you know, I'm trying, and that's really what matters. Is this the same? Yes, it is. I need new technology, but for that I need to research, and research is expensive. This game is hard. That's my takeaway. Let's create a really good version of this and archive this one for cleanliness purposes. And then let's create our storage. Oops, I should have gone through these. I know that these are all the same, so I'm just gonna go ahead and archive, and then all of these are different, so I'm going to keep them. And we're going to have a bunch of capacity, a bunch of performance, and a bunch of quality. And which one is this the same to? Is this the same as this? Yes, it is, so we're going to archive this. Alright, and that's created. Let's create a power supply. Power supply, these are all literally the same for the most part. Whoa. And so we're going to archive all but 1976. You know what, we're going to archive this, and then we're just going to start brand new with Power 1978. Cool. Alright, let's create our motherboard. Uh-oh, these are old, and these are functionally similar. So let's just keep these last two and have a new fully premium motherboard. Let's put features and quality in this galore, and there we go. Let's create an operating system. We have little to no need for the old operating systems with bad technology. Oops. It doesn't want to die, apparently. It's okay, you're just going into an archive for computer nerds to make YouTube videos about in 30 years. No, 40 years. Alright. This is our one new feature, multi-desktop. So we're going to abuse the hell out of it. New OS. And you know what, I'm going to go ahead and archive this one. And then displays can go ahead and be archived. All of these are the same, and the one I'm going to create is also going to be that 57 cost one. So let's just go ahead and make it newer. Alright. And I believe that's everything. Alright. Pricing, we're going to want this one to be more expensive, like, say, 9. Let's just go with 8,000 to try to sell. We do make a profit, and we are still number 1 in ease of use, which is good. We're just falling behind in everything else. Our marketing is getting better, so that might help us. I'm going to test things and just put quality up and have a crazy campaign. I don't think I'm going to have enough money to build a prototype to test. Yeah. So do I take a loan? I don't think so. Because I'm going to need to be profitable at some point, and this new computer isn't going to change that, so I just have to figure out how to be profitable based off of this. Alright, so let's look at computers and let the passage of time, and thus the slow emptying of our bank accounts, go on. I know I have a negative balance. I'm trying. It's so weird to me that you can be dominant in every country and lose money. I guess that is kind of historically what happens to the Commodore, but that's in like 10 years. Alright. Let's market. Okay. I will then. Fight me. We want to make this the cheapest on the market. So let's go by everybody's non-archived computers and sort by price. 2,000 is gonna be the lowest, so I can afford to mark it up a tiny bit and make it like 2,200, say. So let's, I don't know why I closed that screen. Let's go to Diet Box, and I want to check to see if it's better. It has better performance and it's cheaper to make. It has worse capacity, but barely. It has worse features, and that's not good. But it is improved and cheaper to make in some areas. So we're just gonna go ahead and set the price to 2,200 and release. That's not gonna work. Alright, we're gonna just to save money, because we don't want to be doing too many things of the same category, go ahead and archive the data box diet. I said we're gonna archive it. This one doesn't want to die either. There we go. Wait, what did I just do? Did I just do what I think I did? Please tell me I didn't just archive the diet box. I did. That's really funny of me. Can I unarchive it? No, I can't? That's kind of infuriating. I guess I just make another copy. Cool. That's really cute of this game to just have it be unarchivable. And I'm not gonna have enough money to do this, so I guess I just take out a loan. That's really annoying. Like, supremely annoying. Yeah, that's not fun. I don't think there's loans big enough for that. So do I just collapse into bankruptcy now? Is that what I have to do? Because I don't have enough money to build a new prototype, and there aren't any loans big enough to get out of this debt. This could be a very short episode. I think it is. That's sucky. Just one click and your game is ruined. Wow. I'm not going crazy, right? There aren't loans big enough to fix that. Yeah, there's 10 million, and then if I take that and then increase it, yeah, that's not enough money. Anywhere close to enough money. And I can't increase it anymore. Am I just screwed? I mean, I can try stuff like lowering the price of my computer a ton, like to 2,300, and I make a loss for countries in poverty. And then I produce enough units for people. Yeah, I'm not making money off of that. Like, I take over the world again, but I'm still not making money on any units. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just going to lose the game pretty soon. We had a pretty good run, though, if you look at the statistics of total numbers sold. Like, global sales all time. Good for me. Not, I'm about to go bankrupt too, but still, like, if you look at global sales, I'm doing all right. I just overextended too much, I guess. I'm gonna decrease these like 5 million. Yeah, it's not working. I guess the only other thing I could try to do is be to like jack up the price. Like 10,000. I'm losing less money, so that's good. And then I turn this down in correlation. But I'm still losing money. Less money than before. But I'm still losing money. I could like turn my research all the way off. Still losing money though. Whoa. Hey, I'm making tiny amounts of money. So go me. This isn't enough money to like come back. And as technology advances, I'm just gonna lose. And I'm back to losing money. I can't say this is fun. China's opened its market. Maybe that'll save me. And then if I not research, but if I increase one of my logistics a little bit. Hey, I'm making money because of China. That's cool. Okay, I'm back to losing money. Here, I can increase my production. I can't make any new computers when I'm in this much debt. And there we are. Well, 53% of the market share is not bad. Guess I just expanded too much. Well, let's go back and check the statistics. By sales this year, I was still at 53%. Of all time, I'm at a gargantuan I can't see because it doesn't give me numbers, but that's a lot, like more than 3/4 by the looks of it. Anything else I can see? I can look at like my fans, right? The top market of my fans. My fans were still pretty split up, but mostly in India and the US. We had by far more fans than any other company. I guess this is for a little retrospective. I can't tell if this is bad game design or if it's just a learning curve. But I will say, this is a pretty good example of systems collapse. I built a system this gargantuan that I controlled so much of the world's market. But I built myself into a position where I was so big that even losing something small like 5% of the world's market to competitors was enough to send me into bankruptcy. Maybe it's better to like go smaller early on. I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I guess expand into less countries, not because logistics is too expensive, but because the cost of production is too expensive. There's an argument for that. Although it just seems like the main thing that costs too much money is research. And in order to keep up on the research of your peers, you have to just spend ungodly amounts of money, and in order to have that much money, you have to have like 99% of the market. I'm not sure. I will say I did enjoy parts of this game, and I know this series, at least so far, hasn't been doing very well. It's not very fun to watch, but I think I'm gonna try again with season 2, just to see if I can like figure out how to stay afloat past the 70s. And on this oddly chipper music, I don't know if you can hear the oddly chipper music, but because the desktop audio seems pretty low. But I'm gonna say goodbye and thank you for watching, and I hope you come back to watch our sequel. Bye.